Here at Babcock Ranch, we're surrounded by lush, beautiful nature that can only be found in Florida, and that's by design. From the beginning, we wanted to not only live in harmony with our environment, but to celebrate it. And part of the way we do this is through careful planning and management. But I'll let Christina Cantos, the town's environmental manager, tell you more about why it's important and about her role here at Babcock Ranch.
I manage 13,000 acres of land, including on-site and off-site preserves. That includes land management activities such as prescribed burning, exotic vegetation removal, supplemental plantings to enhance the habitats, wildlife monitoring, and feral hog management. Also, I provide a lot of education for the residents regarding how to coexist with wildlife species, as well as why it is important to do land management activities. It is vital to be able to coexist with the wildlife that surrounds this beautiful Babcock Ranch community. Within the preserves, you find a variety of biota, including the flora and fauna, or plants and animals. This beautiful native plant right here, for example, is the native blueberry of Florida. The animals love to pick at these berries and eat them, so they're very important for the environment. Sharing the land with the native wildlife species here provides that sustainable community that we are trying to promote here at Babcock Ranch, especially given the amazing preserves that surround our community. So understanding the wildlife that lives here gives you that much more comfort and understanding of what to expect regarding our wildlife here, how to behave around the wildlife. So that creates that sustainable community, which is much needed and very important. Safety is my #1 priority when it comes to having residents or any guests come and enjoy our trails. When you're walking on these trails, always be aware of your surroundings. So you might be looking up and looking at the birds and the trees, but you also want to be careful you don't step on any snakes on the ground, right? So always be very aware of your surroundings. It's important to know if you see an animal, whether it be a hog or an alligator or any other species, just make sure you give it space. That's the best thing. Remember, they have a natural fear of us, just like we have a natural fear of them. A very important environmental feature that we have here at Babcock Ranch is these beautiful wildlife culverts that we have installed under our main spine roads. This is actually to help connect all of our habitats together so that the wildlife has a safe passageway and can have that connectivity from habitat to habitat. Not only is it a safety feature for our wildlife, but it's also a safety feature for our residents who are gently passing by in their cars. Conservation begins with education. So understanding an animal's behavior and how they act is so vital to understand what to do when you encounter a species.
So here at Babcock Ranch, we strive to be a model for how responsible development can be undertaken. This includes caring for the plants and animals on the property. And what's truly wonderful is that by making life better for our wild creatures, we're making life better for all the people who live here.